This video is to check the new options Rivian has offered on its flagship products, the Rivian R1T pickup truck and the R1S SUV. On June the 3rd, I had presented my impressions of the Rivian R1T along with its side-by-side comparison with the Ford F-150 Lightning. In that video, I had presented the inputs from Rivian CEO RJ Scaringe's Instagram Q&A, in which he had expressed his excitement with the upcoming Enduro drive unit and the Max Pack battery upgrade. These developments have now been put out and are available to option. That's exactly what we'll check in this film. The two important pillars of a vehicle is its energy storage and its energy processing. With an electric vehicle, that's the battery and drive unit, and Rivian has offered interesting options on the two. At first, we'll look at what's on offer with the battery, with a bit of its short history. Rivian had originally optioned two specific battery packs. The first was a standard pack, which was a 105 kWh LFP battery completely sourced from China. This was the base level option offering 270 miles of EPA rated range. The second was the large pack, which was a 135 kWh option, usable probably 125 to 126 kWh, offering roughly 350 miles of range. It's important to remember that the truck and the SUV are heavier vehicles, with the former expected to do heavy duty stuff like towing in thousands of pounds. Range is hence far more sensitive, and electric vehicle trucks have already triggered concerns with regards to their range, especially doing heavy duty tasks. The large pack has hence been among the popular specs in the early adopters of the Rivian R1T. Rivian has now introduced its Max Pack, also spoken about by its CEO RJ Scaringe in his Instagram Q&A. It brings 180 kilowatt hours of storage for a range of 410 miles. Rivian had originally offered the quad motor all-wheel drive called the Origin Drive Unit, which had an astounding 835 horsepower, 908 pound-feet of torque, and which did a 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. You can imagine these stunning performance variables for a truck like the R1T that is 7,148 pounds in curb weight. The quad motor all-wheel drive had one Bosch designed permanent magnet motor for every wheel. Rivian first started the dual motor trim in February 2023. Most of the initial production of this drivetrain, however, went to its electric delivery van, which it developed for Amazon. Eventually, the dual motor option was offered to its R1T customers who were in for the quad motor trim at the same price they had booked their vehicle for. This base all-wheel drive delivers 533 horsepower with 610 pound-feet of torque, a 0 to 60 in a slightly more modest 4.5 seconds. This offers one motor per axle. Then in April 2023, it unveiled the software unlocked performance version, creating another option on the dual motor trim. Honestly speaking, this is exactly what the doctor ordered when it comes to this amazing vehicle. Tempering down the power only makes it more usable in the real world and real life. The software unlocked option delivers 665 horsepower, 829 pound-feet of torque, and a 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. This too offers one motor per axle to make the dual motor trim. In electric vehicles, there is an interesting adage. You can either go far or fast, but you can't go both. It's the ultimate truth with EVs, and in the more day-to-day conditions, that's exactly what most users would expect. I fully understand the performance enthusiasts, and surely Rivian proved its salt to those in its very first vehicle. So this is great time to move forward in the broader journey, adding more range, more power and performance, and making a strong case for electric vehicles in this significant segment. My impression is that both the dual motor drive units and the Max Pack are motivated to bring a higher range figure, thus enhancing the competitiveness of the products in a market where rivals are soon expected to throw enormous battery packs at the competition to spot ever higher range numbers. The Chevy Silverado is believed to be coming with a 200 plus kilowatt hour battery pack. In fact, as I come to understand, the Rivian Max Pack can only be optioned with the dual motor drive unit, a clear attempt to hit big numbers on range. What's to be noted with the Max Pack is that there is no notable upgrade in the battery structure. In fact, it's the same configuration, construction, wiring pattern, etc. as of the large pack, with the added energy derived from a change in battery chemistry, the ultimate secret sauce. The Max Pack won't be any big bang 800-volt system or anything like that. I want to emphatically state here that all these are my initial thoughts to update my viewers with these changes coming from Rivian. They mean nothing until we get to see the real world performance, range, and deliverables that the vehicles would bring. It will be interesting to see these vehicles in the real world as they continue the adventure drives, the towing, and simply being the eye catching marvels that they have already proven to be. I also believe that they have already mustered plenty of highly satisfied customers, and these additional options should only extend their appeal. Electric vehicle startups are one of the most difficult categories. With Rivian, I increasingly feel that they will make it. I'm not so sure about some of the other names, though they too have had great ideas to start with. I will follow this story and update you, the enthusiasts, from time to time on the progress with these awesome electric vehicle products. See you in the next one.